Hi guys and welcome to Sister, and today we're going to be talking about some hot ass mess that I saw on Instagram about my boyfriend left his wife for me. What should I do?
What kind of tomfoolery are you women getting yourself into? Like, let's be real.
Okay, first of all, I don't want to judge no one, but I'm going to kind of judge a little bit. That's just a disclaimer, because like sometimes people go through some things, and if you haven't been through it, it's kind of easy to be like, why would you do that? But we're gonna put a little bit of common sense where clearly there is none.
Clearly.
So, what?
First of all, your boyfriend is somebody else's husband.
Not just anybody.
It's you telling people that your man is somebody else's husband. Does that make any sense to you right now? Does that make any sense to you?
How do you introduce him? Oh, mama, this is my boyfriend. Where did you meet him? Oh, about that. There's some details that I missed out, mama. I met him at blah blah blah, and he had a wedding ring, but that don't matter though, because we're in love. We're in love, mama.
His wife. Forget his wife. Because it's all about me and him.
It's all about us.
Forget you being a woman and not taking into consideration how another woman would feel. Nah.
If this was a person that had come to me and asked me, this is my situation, I'd be like, okay, first of all, he's going to do what he has done to his wife to you.
Exactly.
Look, at some point he loved this woman. And for whatever reason, maybe he felt like the marriage wasn't going, the right way. And when he met you, you somehow filled a void. But then that's only temporary. People give in and give everything into relationships that are only just supposed to pass, temporary situations. And I feel like, you fell for the, oh, my wife is this, oh, my wife is that. How do you know that? Do you know the wife? Have you sat down and had a conversation with her wife? If you sat down and spoke to her, I'm pretty sure she would tell you her side of the story, and then you'll be like, oh, I don't think I love you as much as I did yesterday, because now she's telling me her side of the story, and that's not what you told me. Because 9 out of 10 men always paint
You're
a
telling
story.
me you can't find a single man. There is no, out of the billions of people in the world, you cannot find yourself a single
One man.
You had to go and date a married man. There's something wrong with you up here. There's you know what? I think you have a need for attention. That's what it is. You have a need for attention because
and some people love drama.
You're an attention seeker and you love drama because there's no reason why you would actively choose to date a married man. If a man
came up to me and said, "Hey, I really like you," and I'm like, "Oh, you're kind of cool too," and we get to talking and we find that we have a lot in common, blah blah blah, and then later on I find that he's married or at least separated, I'm gonna look at him like, nah, I'm sorry, it ain't worth it, because it takes time to fall in love with somebody. So you obviously had to invest a lot of time into getting to know this guy and be doing some tomfoolery behind his wife's back.
Like, what is it that makes the relationship, his marriage fall apart?
Was it him? He could have been cheating.
And what kind of man is he that he could not wait until the ink is dried on his paper? He's divorced, he's separated from this woman, the relationship is over, it's done for, before he starts pursuing a relationship with you. Why do you think that he's not going to get back with his wife 6 months down the line, a year down the line?
Because, like, even the movies, you've seen it, guys, like, the man never really leaves the wife in the end. He never does, because he comes to his senses and goes, fuck, I love my wife.
Maybe he's going through a midlife crisis. Maybe he's depressed and he's just acting out of character.
Void.
And then a year down the line, you being the dumb that you are, because you are dumb, you've invested your feelings in this guy. You think it's yourself, yes, I've won, I took him from his... It's a prize that I've won.
Guys, look at Leanne Rhymes and, says, that fine ass guy from Sunset Beach.
Look at her, she's still competing. She's got the guy, but she still competes with the ex-wife.
She checked into rehab because of the insecurities.
Because she knows the paranoia set in. It's like tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
It's like, have you ever stolen something as a kid and you think the guilt is killing you? And when you...
And every single time someone calls your name, you're like,
what? I didn't do it, goddammit.
Exactly.
Stop torturing me.
You end up being so paranoid that you're gonna get caught that you're just like, is he gonna cheat on me?
Is he? Who's he talking to?
Whenever he
Is
goes
talking
out,
to
is he
his wife?
talking to his wife? Some
Especially when there's kids involved. He's gonna have to see the wife all
Some
the
women
time.
actually become more obsessed with the wife
Than
they
the
do
dating,
with the
the
guy
guy
they're
they're dating.
dating.
Exactly.
Because they're so paranoid that he's gonna get back with his wife, and that's the karma that you get for
Karma
getting
as
with
a
the
bitch.
man.
The universe will slap your behind and tell you shouldn't have done that.
This is what you have.
If you want him and you feel like you are completely and utterly in love with this man,
Tell
you
him
say
to
to
leave
him,
his wife.
we are not going
Divorce.
to date until you have divorced her, until everything is official, so that I
You
can
can
feel
wait.
bad about myself. You
You
can
can
wait.
wait. You can wait for that married. Be married.
Mm-hmm.
Can I swear? But you can wait for that married peen, as they call
Yeah.
it. You can wait because if it really is
The
that
beefcake,
great,
you can wait.
if it really is that great, then you can wait until him and his wife are separated. They don't live together.
All feelings are gone, done, and
The
done.
divorce is better yet, not the divorce is in process. The ink has been
Yeah,
signed.
until they're completely divorced,
Then
and
you
then
and
you can
him
move
can
in
go
on
on
it.
your merry little, fairy tale that's gonna end in a disaster because it is.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, let us know what you think about this kind of situation. Like, would you really give into your feelings if you met a guy, you got along with him, and then later on found out that he was married? Would you then say to him, look, I like you, but I don't like you that much, to put the other woman through all of this unnecessary heartbreak? If you don't feel like you love her anymore, then break up with her the right way.
Exactly.
And then make sure that you have tried to do everything you can possibly do to save your marriage. And if it hasn't worked, then you can divorce it and move on, and then we can date.
Exactly.
And I'm sure by then you'll be over it. You'll be thinking, look, there's other men. Like, you don't need to date people who have girlfriends or boyfriends. You don't need to be involved in that kind of mess.
Exactly.
Find a man or a woman that's single and date them. Not people who are in
Usually when people are
relationships.
looking outside when they're in a relationship, it's because they're having problems.
It's
in
just
their
a cry for
relationship.
help.
And then when they fix whatever it is that's going on,
They're gonna be like,
they're gonna
bye-bye. They're gonna look at you like you never existed.
And then he's gonna probably call you a hoe saying, why were you chasing me anyway?
Exactly. Why are you chasing married men? Stay away from married men, especially, and people who are in relationships or whatever. Just back
It's not
off.
that deep.
Like,
there is so many men out there. It's not that
that's
deep.
serious.
Like-
Because again, how you win them is how you lose them.
Exactly.
Because if now you know he's capable of leaving a wife.
What if when he gets bored with you?
Exactly.
When you start liking him a bit too much.
Oh,
when
baby,
you when your body ain't looking right, when you pop up them kids.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
And the thing is, you have to remember, it's all exciting because you're doing it behind, his partner's back
It's
or
the
whoever's
drama,
back.
the competition.
whole- yeah.
Texting your best friends going, oh,
Oh,
guess what
girl.
his wife did. Oh, that's
Yeah.
exciting. We've all been there. That's exciting.
It's exciting to
But
go through that kind
when
of
the
thing.
dust settles, you just
And
kind
he's
of
now
like,
looking at you and thinking,
was it
what
worth
is
it?
this? Who are you?
What am I doing here?
I don't like you.
Let me get the hell out of here and
No.
go back home.
What's this tomfoolery? Bye-bye.
You know how it is. You women, check yourselves.
You
man.
better, gather yourself.
check
and stop
yourself before you
doing
wreck
some-
yourself.
Exactly. Stop doing foolishness and getting with married men and married women and whoever. Just stay single and wait for your Mr. Right. He's out there. Trust me. Everybody's got a man out there. He might be in China for all you know, but he's coming. Just wait. It ain't that serious. If you really feel like you need a man, then say to your best friend, look, take me out on a date. Shit, I
Exactly.
feel a bit lonely.
I mean,
something for me.
exactly.
But just don't go for married
You
men.
know how it is. But just keep it cool, keep it calm, keep it chill.
Keep it
There's plenty of
classy.
men out there for you.
Keep it
They are
classy.
there for you.
Just close your lips.
Close them legs. Close them legs. Yeah,
And
but
call it a day. But yeah, that's it.
thank you for watching.
Say?
Tell us what you think. Comment, subscribe below.
Like, whatever. This is our new channel, Sister, and
We're gonna be bringing the heat.
we're just being PG right now, but we lay it down thick.
we go rated R.
So we're just testing the waters right now.
Exactly.
But anyway, comment, like, subscribe. This is our new channel, and we're called Sister, and yeah,
Enjoy.
look forward to doing more videos.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You're so random.